we're living, boys, there's a lot to say about selling you support, Briar, so allow me to do my best. So basically, the runes I like the most for it, and very rarely have I ever done this, maybe like 15 games total. For someone with 2 mil points, trust me, 15 games is not a lot. But this is the setup that I like the most. Aftershock, because you're playing for level 3, you're always going to be CCing someone with Q&E. You have Font to Life. When you impair movement of an enemy champion, you get health, so does your teammate, Q&E. Second Wind, ranged person hitting you, you know. Revitalize, E, and your Locket will do more. Biscuit just gets you through lane because it gives you 12% of missing health. And Hex Tech, or Hex Flash, right? Just get on top of people, and then I go double adaptive and scaling health. What else are you really going to go in that tree? So there's the runes. Lock it in. Let's get it popping. I'm not going to lie. If they pivoted back into that, that could have been good. That's the problem. And if you watch the other support video that I made, the same thing happens where I'm yapping about the runes and enemy lane gets an advantage, but it's okay. One of the biggest things to do against these hook-based champions is to E, like if Leona were to go to smear, try and like E them into the wall or up into the wall. So I basically play goalkeeper here and try and grab level 2 when possible. Now they're going to get level 2 when all 3 melee minions die, so we're going to go ahead and try and even that out just a little bit. So they're getting level 2 when those die, so we're going to back off. And it's fine. Again, you're not a champion on Briar to level 3 in most lanes, and all of these are definitely... all of the bot lane matchups definitely are. If you're against super weak ones, you can bush cheese with W and Hail Blades. I don't think that's actually that bad, but definitely not too worth it in this matchup. When you see Leona, you know... When you see people with Aftershock, you can assume they're probably going to beat you level 1. And that's okay. All we do here is we fish for Leona to E us, and then we E her backwards. So sorry, bro. Now again, Briar support is a off-meta pick. People don't know what your plan is, and you know what theirs is. So, kind of what we're doing here. Try and pull the wave from a boy here. Try and set up some juice. Once I get level 3, I can start bursting, but... I can ping my EXP to my AD carry. Once I get this minion, I'll get level 3, so I'm going to hide it. Nice, flash. You're in the wall? Is that worth it, bro? I'm going to try and stay close. Auto Q. Leona going to catch the wave? Oh my god, is this kid looking... He had... Oh my god. He definitely DC'd. Sorry about that one, bro. Sorry about that one, brother. Hey, ISP diff. Whatever. I went us to the lane in the first place, so, hey, any haters? Who cares? Who cares? I literally, you saw the level 2? Come on, man. Come on now. Don't even play around. You know what happened. You saw it. I said it, and then I did it. Now, you can always help with pushing by doing something like this. Try not to kill, but something like that can help out a ton. You always want to recall in bot lane when your wave crashes. So right here, I'm going to start channeling. We're good. Now, I don't always like maxing W for support. Sometimes doing Q is better because Q actually gives you a little bit more juice because you're going to reduce their armor. It goes 10 to 20%, so it's actually pretty sweet. But if I'm ever winning lane, I grab double longsword. The idea is that you can pivot 2 items, 2 main bruiser items, and it's Eclipse if you want just short burst trades, and Sundered Sky if you're going to be roaming and actually like being a threat. The Eclipse Shield, just basically you take a short trade, right? And you get to shield, you know, whatever damage they do right then. And then you just reset, you know, you E, reset the situation, do it again. Now, Lane Briar likes to play wave states like this. Now, most likely Leona will start looking for Samira, so what I'm going to try and do is I will just Q to either the Leona or the Samira and just start charging E. If my Samira ever can't get a minion, I'm going to try and make sure I confirm it for them. So basically anything under a turret should help. I like our wave state being here, because again, Briar support, you're easily gankable if it's not blatantly obvious, but luckily when you play like this, you'll be alright. So again, if they auto, that one auto that Corky did, that's actually pushed us, so we're chilling. And it's good to know these things, because it redefines like how much you actually have to step up. Or Aftershock and W go down, we can actually look to trade. And again, all that is just knowing Aftershock and Leona W went down, and then I just punished it. You would do that on any champion that you played, brother. Again, the biggest thing about League is to be intentional. Whatever you do, make sure you have a reason to do it. And it's really just that easy. I like the idea. I don't like the timing of it. If I start chunking Corki, we should just let it happen. Oh, good. Nice. Fist bump. If he recalls, he missed the wave, so we're happy about this. So yeah, we just send it. Leona's trying to pull the wave. She might try and Q me, so I'm going to E upwards. Maybe I should E downwards, but either way, we care most about getting this wave in. That's the only thing. We can get this plate and then leave. As long as I don't hit her, it's fine. That's your cook. Slide out. Oh, good try. Oh, it's an execute. Nice. But yeah, this is basically... Okay, alright. Mid lane got it. Alright, mid laner got it. I didn't see the missing. My bad. So, for this one, it does look like short trades would be good, because we're just kind of farming Leona, but I think I want Sundered Sky so I can actually get active on that Ahri. Trying that stuff again. It's at 400, right? So I'm going to swap this for Sweeper here. Just because I think basically what's going to happen is we're going to go to lane. We're going to get 3 gold quest charges. And then once we get that, we'll get 400. We'll get wards. And then we'll play it through. Now, I could be at these grubs right now, but when you're hard winning lane like this, and let's be clear about what hard winning is. Hard winning is getting good wave states, getting good farm, and then also killing the enemy. Because killing the enemy is what denies them, and that's a huge part of this. So it's very important to know the difference. Because if we're just winning lane, but we're not punishing them, it's really not that good. But something like this is way better. So I can start looking for Ahri now, and at worst, I just ult back. Ahri's gone, girl. Now, the thing is, if Leona E's someone, right, or basically you just, let me explain it more directly. If they have a move that always puts them in a certain spot, Nautilus Hook always leads them in front of you, or the person that he hooked, and Leona always puts you behind the person that she's, you just put your R right there. That's all it is. Nothing crazy. I'm going to sweep these and get some bush control here. Bush control is where melee sports like to be. So again, Leona players love buffering Q. My god. I didn't expect us to play like this, brother. Oh my god, I hit someone. Okay, I don't like that my Samira is just insta-doming everything. I think you can just let me cook, my friend. That's okay. Maybe, I'm not going to abandon them yet because she doesn't have Collector, but it is very apparent to me to leave this lane and maybe go somewhere else. Because that, in no world should that ever be a loss. All we'd want to do is just keep hitting the Leona spacing backwards and we'd be fine. But it is what it is. Gotta make it work. We have a hard winning top side and our jungle is looking pretty good, so I'm not too mad about this. Alright, let's get this wave into the turret so that it bounces back to Samira. And when that happens, we can look for a roam. Nice. There we go. Get all your stacks out. Amumu's here. And now I'm going to start walking up. You could sweep. I don't feel the need to because, again, my Samira is just going to get a plate and dip. Maybe you go get Collector. So she's not going to be in any danger. Oh. Nice. We got our ult and I juked everything. I ignited. This should be a kill. Nice. Huge. We can see that was a Sightstone ward, so we know that that was Leona. I can actually go... Phosphorus Bomb has the longest thing ever. Looks like my mid's getting ganked by a Mumu. I don't have any spells, so I'm going to just play my healing real quick. We can actually play after this really well. Just trying to space a little bit. I assume Leona's just trying to leave since Corki's bot side, as you can see. This is looking pretty good. I can always ult if it gets like too far. Nice. Not going to auto at all there. Wukong does have ult. Give me it. Some depression. Juke it. Bring it home. Someone might have to body block for a real one. Get me out. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's so real. I wish I could help it. Oh man, you played so well. My bad. My bad. My bad. I overcooked that. I'll take responsibility. My bad. E for about 300 health each time. That ain't too bad. Oh, Cage. Now I'm going to stand right here because that puts Leona right into the turret. That's my plan. I'm just going to start walking around just to try and bait her into it. If she tried to stun me, she'd go into the wall, so that's good. Anti-pressure. I can actually send it on my next cooldowns. I'm going to look for a sideways angle just to throw them off of where I'm ulting from. As you can see, it clearly worked. Someone's TPing behind us. I'll ward for my team there. Don't kill Samir fast enough and I can get out. Like a thief in the night. Nice. Clearing the wave just in time. My mid's getting super outroamed this game, but if we can just put one stun on Ahri when it matters, we'll do super well. It got canceled? Nice. Wukong doesn't have ult, but I can still chase. Nice. Huge. My set just went 1v9, bro. How did my Vel'Koz get his ult? Oh, the Mumu. I see. Alright, now we're on Sundered Sky. After this, we're going to go Locket, just to play for our team a little bit more. Locket especially gets better when you have a lot of melees on your team, or just short-range team comp, because just increase the odds of people that are going to get hit by it, which is always a good thing. More of that, get it popping. Now this is the question, do you go Celestial Opposition, or do you go Bloodsong? Bloodsong, you do more damage, which is cool. But this one is kind of like another Aftershock, which you're already playing. So it is a tough choice sometimes. Oh my god, I need Locket badly. Luckily, I'm waiting for a Ruby Crystal. So yeah, I'm going to go Bloodsong. I see a lot more Bloodsong out of Briar players, but I'm not going to lie, I do think Celestial is actually pretty good. But we're doing good. Now we're on our Sundered Sky, so we're as much of a threat as we need to. Basically, we want to just be a health tank in a way, where we just tag autos and we're annoying, and kind of like a Camille support kind of thing. If you guys remember that. And then we're going to go something like Locket plus Knight's Vow and just try and juice our Samira up. Admittedly, in most scenarios, if you were to play out the early game that we did and, you know, kill Leona as many times as we have, you would have a more fed Samira, but we just happen to not get on the same page in time. That happens sometimes. It is what it is. Now, I like to start getting crazy, because I tend to think that I understand this game more than I actually do. Okay. So, I mean, what's your plan? Heard that. I think bro thought like we had 3 people here or something, but we in fact didn't. I'm gonna bite the turret, try and get more damage on it. There you go. And all you do is right click and then W1, W2. Oh no! Nice. I can start stepping up, try and get them some vision. This is where you're like a bad Rakan. Where, like, if I get engaged on, I can't just hop walls like Rakan can, but you know what I'm saying? I'm putting myself in that position. Try and get a little cook going. See if we can get some X-Tech value here. Nice. Always buff your E into that. Shouldn't have wasted my Ignite. Everything else was good, though. This is a hard win for us. And again, this is the Sundered Sky kind of health tank build where you just hop in. People try and trade spells into you, but you just got a Sundered Sky proc, Aftershock, and you're channeling E. We can go. Banging. Try and get that charm. Oh, but is Briar support 1v9 or what? Oh, man. Kept messing up the ward like a donkey. I can't 1v1 this guy, but I can kind of annoy him. Oh. Stuff like this. This is right where you're at. Look at this. You just be annoying as can be. There's a pink in there, so we can get that pinged out. Okay. That has to be worth. That legitimately has to be worth. Nice. Now we do have Dragon Soul Wincon. Dragon Soul Wincon is really good. Dragon Soul, if you don't already know, is like one of the most consistent win conditions in the game. So what we're going to do is we're going to look for that. We have Dragon in a minute 30. So the main things that you want to do to give yourself a successful Dragon is get deep wards in enemy jungle. And then through that, find the correct angle. Now our top laner did just TP top. So that's basically telling you that you're playing this 4v5. Now you have to actively track players. Because if no one goes top to stop this set, then you'd be 5v4 here and you don't want to take that fight. Now with Malzahar being there, he is TP. So Set's job is to make sure he can't TP for free. Because he decided to do that. Now everyone has to pull their own weight here. Now I have R in 6. This is like a huge position. I'm going to get Wukong a good angle too. Clear this ward before it matters. Send it through on Auri probably. Good hit. Oh my god, he caught her. I can tank turret for a long time here, I think. Okay, like, maybe long time is a relative term, but my team, man, they weren't able to get in there. Usually Samira's like plays and Vel'Koz's like plays like that because they do that, but I guess it was just shortly a little bit off. Oh, Amumu's going big. It's looking good. Bring it home. Nice. Huge. That's what I thought would happen. That was exactly what I thought would happen. Now, I do think you could go Symbiotic Souls. This game's a little late for it, but I'll show it off just because a lot of people ask me about boot choice. The main thing to remember is that when you hit R as Briar cross map, you get a ton off of this. So we're looking pretty good to just get this stacked up. We did get it late, it is what it is. But our recalls are really good. Sometimes, man, you're going to have to get boots late just because your recalls are just at a certain point. It happens, man. Don't even worry about it. Not even going to prioritize my damage. I'm just going to keep stacking up my souls here. We shouldn't ever leave bot wave like this, so I'm going to try and fix it for my team. And you don't want to because we're going to stack up waves and then they're going to get a better chance at farming it. So I want to put the time on them to try and get this going as fast as possible. Now luckily when you're playing Briar Sport you always have wards. And you see how effortless this stuff is? Where like I'm just like weird Rakan at times. Oh, they have a pink in there. Get out of here. And look, you're just weird Rakan. You ever seen Rakans like in random spots throwing Qs and then hopping over walls? That's exactly what we're doing. I don't think they want the fight like that.
Logan is the goat of Briar. I've never
Thank you for the follow, my friend.
before.
They do have more people here. I'm thinking that if they see Vel'Koz that they would maybe beeline to him. But they're actually not even acknowledging his existence. I don't know what enemy team is cooking. They're kind of just bleeding out and doing nothing about it. And I heavily discourage you guys from playing like this. If you're behind, take risks. Don't take like, oh, I have to go 1v5 here because it's a risk. It's like take things that make sense. Like them going, since they had Leona and Amumu bot side, them going for Vel'Koz there isn't really like that bad of a play. But it's okay. Some people, you know, they just don't like that type of playstyle, and that's fine. I'm going to keep just pivoting back and forth here. gonna put her into her own base. Good try. Support Briar is a randomly fun thing to play because you get to play like this, which is like such a different way to play Briar. Where you're like just randomly hopping walls and being weird. Kinda sick. You can only play it if you have the utmost of confidence, in my opinion, because a lot of people overthink Briar and just think that she's like much worse than what she actually is, and I kind of don't like that. But you know, it is what it is. Everyone's allowed their own opinion. It's fine. We're gonna go 3-man bot here, as you can see. So we're gonna trade Baron for that. Let's see. Now we want to tank the Baron because of Baron's Gaze, right? Yeah, this, I don't know, this pick is, it's kind of sick. I mean, it's tough to sell in ranked sometimes until you're like truly really good at it, because you know, you're going to get a little bit of hate for it, but overall it's really not that big a deal. I mean, if you're truly dedicated to something and you know you're not trolling, then call it a day. You know, again, I bring this up all the time, but like people like Bardinet and Super Cheeser and everyone else, they're allowed to do this stuff. Because first of all, you know, they're usually winning with it, and two, because they're actively trying. You only get banned when you're legitimately not trying, right? I'm 2-4-13, I would say sub gap, and I'm up, you know, 3k gold, and I'm locked in for this win. I'm trying my best. Maybe it's off meta champion, but it is what it is, man. Like you're always, you know, you're just a weirdo until it actually works, right? I'm kind of liking this angle a little bit. I would like to heal if I could. As you can see, we heal a ton. Our wave is small, so diving this is kind of tough right now. As you can see at the top of my camera, I'm staying right here. I want to just counter their engage. Tanking for as long as I can. Point and click Q, try and pivot her back. Nice. Oh! Smear got crazy right there. Nice. Huge. We probably fall back off this and go Dragon Soul. Our set doesn't have TP. Our Vel'Koz does, though, so this is good. In the meantime, I can just stack my Symbiotic Souls and charge WEs. So, like right here, you're just trying to heal. You don't even have to do the camp, you're just going for the heal. I'm going to pink ward there just in case Vel'Koz needs a flank or something. Whatever the case may be. We already got good vision everywhere else. Our jungler doesn't have smite for a little bit, so we can try and just chill. Okay, someone's TPing top. It's their Ahri, so Bird does not care. Again, tanking this to the dream. Try and make sure that we're not getting stolen from. High damage it is what it is. Nice. Okay. Now, again, you can always go Spirit Visage because you're playing this health tank build. I think Knight's Vow is pretty good for Briar, just because of the amount of healing that you do. Like, if you look at Sundered Skies healed me for 2,800. That's more 100 a minute. Wukong's has done 400. Ahri's Luden's has done 1,300, 2k, 900, 400, 200, 200. My god, he's actually destroying them. 1,100 here. What else? You know, look at just the point I'm drawing is that other people are getting items around the same time as us, but you can see that ours is putting up numbers too. So it's not just like men lie, women lie, but hey, numbers don't. Nice. Guess I could. No, it's better to hit this. If the Mumu just goes and ults the wave, then we'd have nothing. We can just break this in one time, and there we go. If they get it anyway, that's fine. Mumu's not playing to stop the game just yet. Man, whatever. Send it. I'm in. Where my boys at? They see me flying. GG. And there's support Briar for you. Let's check out the rune stats too. Give you guys a little bit of juice. But yeah, that's it. That's just how I run support Briar. It is what it is, man. I like it. I think it's fun. Jungle's obviously way better, but nice. We're good. Check out the runes real quick. Aftershock did 200 damage, mitigated at 1,000. Font to Life, 800, which is good. Second Wind, through the roof. Revitalize, through the roof. Biscuits, they did some good stuff. Hex Splash is like okay. You can go other things, but overall, it was fun. It was good. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.